Amber.
They saw my tum-tum!
The moon landing didn't happen.
Are you actually gonna wear that?
Okay, fine. You're the queen of lolcows. Well done, you.
Did she spray Pam on the food?
That ass, though. You're lolcows. That's what you guys do.
Open up a bag. Call Emily. Open up another bag. Call Emily. Put them in little piles. Call Emily. Hey folks, what's good? I'm Professor Dietz, and today we're going to be going back in time to review Amber's version of history as compared to some new context provided by her ex-girlfriend. Can you believe that it has been just over a year since Amber left for Wisconsin? Man, it does not feel like it has been a year to me. Time is weird in the head of someone with ADHD. In any case, this video is the first part of a 2-video series reviewing the content that Amberlynn Reid posted during the time of the call logs that Emily shared with Rachel, as seen in Rachel's recent, bomb that she dropped on gorlworld.
A quick aside here, an example of what Amber does when she's trying to get hold of somebody and they won't fucking answer the phone. Here are 2 call logs. This is the way that Amber calls people over and over and over again, demanding to be answered, demanding to have her call answered. It's pretty fucking crazy. Those call logs are mental.
The 2 screenshots show only some of the calls that Emily received from Amber on December 12th and December 15th of 2024. Just after Amber returned back to Oklahoma after staying in Wisconsin for about 3 months, overstaying her welcome by about 2.5 months. And when I saw those, honestly, I was truly speechless. The sheer volume of unanswered calls, even within a 10-minute span of time. It was wild. The first video that I made after seeing Rachel's was also inspired by Amber's unending phone calls to Emily, and more specifically, what happens when you ignore a toxic person like her.
She would text, call, or yell to tell me I'm taking too long.
Dealing with narcissists and people who behave like them is not like any other form of communication with other human beings. Unfortunately, it takes experience and understanding to, figure it all out. Since we have this new context regarding their breakup, I thought it would be interesting to go back in time to the videos that Amber was posting to her YouTube channel at the same time that she was, quite honestly, harassing Emily with these incessant phone calls. Knowing that Emily had just broken up with her and, kicked her out and sent her packing, after this huge meltdown, maybe meltdowns that Amber had, and the fact that Amber had been lying to her audience about it for months, I wanted to remind myself of the exact things that she was saying while she was actively harassing Emily for days on end. Incessant harassment for days on end? That sure sounds familiar. I wonder why. Anyway, I do realize that Amber is known for posting content long after she recorded it, or, just mixing up the timeline altogether. I've even exposed her doing that in past videos, but I actually don't believe that that's the case this time around. One of the things that we have working in our favor is that it was actually all happening during Vlogmas, which means that there's a better chance that the content she is posting is actually in order, and that it was probably posted relatively soon after she recorded it. On top of that, since Amber had been going through a whole lot during this time, fighting and breaking up with Emily, creating videos about how she lost Rarity, and how she was looking for her all the time, I guess, except obviously when she was making all these videos, texting with Emily all of the time and trying to convince her not to break up with her. Man, doesn't seem like there's enough hours in the day for everything that Amber was doing. I can't even remember how many screens it took to show off just 1 day's worth of texts. I think it was somewhere around 50 screenshots of full scrolls within the texting app. Come on.
I don't like that.
And let's not forget that she also had to pack and have her mom come get her and drive her back to Oklahoma. So having to post every day during Vlogmas while juggling her lies and her manipulation and her pleading. I just can't see her getting ahead of the content and recording all of it days in advance. So, for the purposes of this series, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that for once, the videos we're gonna watch are actually in chronological order and posted within a day or two of when they were recorded. I might even go as far to say that they may have been posted the day after she recorded them. And we might be able to figure that out a little bit better when we're watching them. We'll see. I decided to react to 4 videos of Amber's, for this little trip down memory lane. The 4 videos that were posted from December 13th to December 16th, which would be showing what she recorded from December 12th to December 15th. Basically just bookending using the 2 days that we have call logs for, provided by Emily. So I've broken the 4 videos she posted into 2 retro reacts, and we're watching the first 2 today. Let's kick this off with the video Amber posted on December 13th, which shows Amber's vlog from the same day as Emily's first call log. The screenshot shows Amber called Emily 16 times between the hours of 3:38 p.m. and 7:41 p.m., with just one break between 3:56 and 6:54. Of course, I'm also willing to bet that there were calls before and after these times, and they just didn't fit in the screenshot.
I am pleasant. Damn it.
I'm also a little bit curious about that afternoon break Amber took. Let's call it, 4 to 7 p.m. to make it easier. I'm hoping that Amber shows us exactly what it was, so let's find out. It's Vlogmas Day 13. It is called Why I Didn't Vote in the 2024 Presidential Election.
Hey guys, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. So I am not ready at all for the day, so
Surprise.
Do not mind my appearance. I will be getting ready in a little bit because my mom was like, do you want to go to bingo with us? And I was like, I'll think about it. And I thought about it and I decided, yes, I'll go. But
All right, so who wants to take a bet that they go to bingo during the break in the time that Amber is calling Emily? Right? Because there was that 3-hour break, and she has already told us right off the bat what she was doing. She went to bingo with her mom, and that's why she stopped calling Emily. Wow.
last night was the first night not sleeping next to Tommy, and it was terribly hard. Right before bed, we FaceTimed. Right when we woke up, we FaceTimed. So we're definitely back to that long.
Man, you did not FaceTime right before bed and right when you woke up. That is a flat out lie. And look at how easy it is for her to tell these lies. She is sitting here convincing herself that she and Emily, who I'm not calling Tommy because Tommy is a name that Amber gave Emily. And Emily was like, I don't know why she called me that. So I'll call Emily Tommy the day that Emily says she wants to be called that. Anyway, Emily is refusing to pick up her calls. In what world are they FaceTiming before bed and first thing in the morning? No.
Distance relationship. And I know it was by my choice, but I felt like it was the right choice for me in this moment. So I'm not going to complain about it, but it still sucks and it still hurts because I love being near her. We're already thinking okay, when is Tommy going to come visit? Let's plan a time, even if it's far away in the future, but just so we have something to look forward to.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. This is more lying in the first 49 seconds of this video than I thought there was going to be in the first whole video, or maybe even the first couple of videos. She has gone all in on these lies. And I don't know if that's because she has convinced herself that she and Emily are still in a relationship, or if she just is really, really trying to convince the rest of the world that they are. I mean, maybe both. But she can't possibly think they're in a relationship when Emily is doing nothing but ignoring her calls. Right? I mean, that's... I don't know what to say. The delusion? I mean, the level of delusion. It just got so dark in here. Okay. All right.
Since I'm back home now, I get to use all the perfumes that I did not take with me to Wisconsin. And I didn't bring any of the Billie Eilishes with me, which is really weird. Of course, I decided to use Eilish 1 for today. I also have more of a variety of clothing that I can wear. Everyone kept asking, Amberlynn, why do you keep wearing like the same things? It's because I didn't bring my whole wardrobe with me. But this is...
I haven't seen that in a while. I feel like all she's been wearing lately is her Shrek Outhouse outfit and like something else that's kind of like a maroon color. She wears like 3 things, maybe 4. She's got that tragic shirt that she wears, which fitting. But like, she buys so much stuff. She's got these huge hauls from Torrid, right? Where's all that? Why aren't you... She even had some hauls after this, right during this time period where she said, I think it was like the best Torrid haul she's ever had. Literally, I think that's what she said. We haven't really seen much of Amber in a long time, I guess. Could be something to say about that. But even before she went offline, even before her break, right, when she was doing her live stream era, 3.0 or whatever you want to call it, she was still wearing the same, like, 3 things. Anyway, this is more like the kind of content that I was expecting. Just kind of ignoring the fact that she and Emily had broken up and trying to just kind of live her daily life as though nothing had happened, as though she is still in this relationship and what's there to talk about? They're in love, blah, blah, blah. So she's just showing us, her regular daily life stuff, her clothes, her perfumes, her hauls. All right, we're only 1 minute into this. I gotta keep going.
This is like perfect outfit for today because it's actually raining, it's cold, and this is like a sweater dress, so yay. Now I need to like choose some earrings or whatever, but I am getting hungry, so I'm gonna order some food. So I ordered Wingstop. I wanna show you what I got. I got some wings. This is the hot honey rub, I think is what they call it. I've never had it before, and I asked them to cook it longer because you had the option to do so. So let's do a taste test. Oh, that's good.
Well, I guess not everything has changed, right? Since she has made her comeback, we have seen a whole lot of this eating content. Isn't it interesting that as soon as she got back to Oklahoma, the first thing that she posts after Emily left, well, after she lied about their relationship, was her eating?
And I did request all flats. I don't think that they cooked it longer though. Oh yeah, that's good. And then I also got some corn on the cob. These are Cajun seasoned. Oh my God. That's so good. If you guys hear that noise, I'm currently in the middle of doing laundry and I forgot how loud my washer and dryer is. I love corn on the cob. Literally one of my favorite things, I'm not gonna lie.
So here's Bingo. This was her leaving the house for the day. She absolutely took a break from totally just harassing Emily with her incessant phone calls to go to Bingo with Mama Lynn. This is exactly why she stopped. And it was just a break because I bet it was like just minutes after she got back that she started calling Emily again. This was literally just, she doesn't want to necessarily show her mother how unhinged she's being. So she like quits it for a minute while they're together. She also is, I guess, she's playing her bingo. So she's got to pay attention to the caller. Amber.
Bingo, 52. That's 21. 52. That's 68. 71. That's 63.
Hey, baby.
There's just so much going on right here. The styrofoam cup, the giant styrofoam cup, first of all, really.
The planet's dying. Thoughts and prayers.
Now, is this Sprite Diet Sprite? Is it Sprite Zero? Or is it like full on Sprite? Because this girl, she drinks so much soda.
Censored.
It's so cute. Oh, it is censored. That's cute. Okay, guys, so I just got back from bingo with my mom, and we did not win. So that was a sad moment in time. It was really.
So she gets home from bingo, hangs her coat up, and grabs her phone and starts calling Emily, right? That's probably what has happened here. For the first time, she's saying she didn't win something. It's like she always wins when she goes to bingo, and you know, how she gave some of her winnings to someone or something, or she bought the dinner or whatever, because, you know, she's just such an amazing person. But no, not this time. She couldn't find the energy within to have yet another lie in her video. So she couldn't make herself say that she won at bingo today. She did not.
Really nice to see her again after all this time, but it actually genuinely felt like no time has passed at all. It's almost like for those 3 months that I wasn't in Oklahoma, it's like time stopped and then I just came back. I don't know, it's such a weird feeling. I don't really know how to explain it, but I have no food in my fridge. I have nothing to drink. I need to do a whole grocery thing. I still haven't unpacked, and I've been here for 2 days now.
Because all you have been doing is calling Emily. Put the phone down. Stop harassing your ex-girlfriend. Stop being unhinged. Stop, just stop. I can't believe, I can absolutely believe that she has done nothing other than continuously call Emily trying to get her attention, even though Emily is ignoring her. I can believe it, but it's so unbelievable at the same time. It's just not. The behavior is unhinged, and I know that word is kind of annoying at this point, but if there is a time to use it, this is it. This is unhinged. She's doing nothing else in her life other than call Emily and go to bingo. She's not shopping. She's not unpacking. She's not taking care of her pets, I'm sure. She's definitely not walking Twinkie. It's so sad. It's sadder than we realized, We saw this in real time, and we knew that she was lying in some way. We knew that this was just a charade and that she was making content because it was Vlogmas, and she said she would. Wow. If anyone still believes this woman after what we now have learned, I don't know how people believed her before this, because she's so obviously lying all the time. But come on, we have actual proof, people. Stop giving her your money. Stop it.
So I should probably do that, but I'm kind of just low-key sad. All right, you guys, so I'm about to do a Lego. I'm very much in the Lego mood right now. And I've had.
Okay, so she's low-key sad because Emily's not picking up her phone calls. And now, instead of unpacking, instead of doing any kind of grocery shopping, even if it's ordering it online to have it delivered, she's going to do Lego. Why? Because she wants to open up a bag, call Emily, open up another bag, call Emily, put them in little piles, call Emily. That is what she is doing for the rest of the night. We have the call log. We can see it. So this is what she's doing in between all of those phone calls.
Had this one for months and months and months. So let's do it.
Yep. Call Emily. Call
Ta-da!
Emily.
Isn't that so cute? It's a roller skate. Isn't that adorable? I kind of want to get another one so I can have a pair of roller skates. What I thought was really cool about this one is you could actually choose which design you wanted right here. I didn't realize that though until the end. But you could have also done that with like a cloud and stuff, which I wish I would have done, but they gave you the option at the end. But this Lego set actually came with 2 other options that you can build. You can do a skateboard and a radio. I was deciding between the skates and the radio, but I was like, duh, of course the skates. Like, look how adorable that is. Y'all, my necklace is just like all kinds of tangled right now, but whatever. So people are asking why I didn't vote this election. And it's because I was in a different state. I was in Wisconsin where I did not live. I was not able to get the absentee ballot, etc., etc. So
She just etc. over the real part, which was she didn't try. She didn't try to get an absentee ballot. She went to Wisconsin. She didn't vote because she never votes. She doesn't care about voting. As I recall, she just makes some kind of joke here. So let's let her make that joke. So she can be even more disgusting on top of all the lies that she has just told.
So it definitely sucks because this is the one time I really, really wanted to vote. It's my one vote that made Trump win. And it's my
You're not funny, Amber. You're not funny.
fault, folks. No, but for real, on a serious
Stop. No, I'm sorry. Not for real.
note, it definitely sucks that I wasn't able to vote. I was gonna vote for Kamala. Okay, you guys, so that is the end of this Vlogmas. Again, thank you so much for spending it with me. I greatly appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Go vote or don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. You're not allowed to have an opinion. And let's move on to the next video. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at the comment section real quick. Let's do top, not newest. Remember when she said if she went back in time, she would be sitting with Rosa Parks and supporting her, but she won't even bother to vote. Yep. More depressed about a person you've known for a few months than a cat you've had for years. Yeah, we haven't forgotten about Rarity. I may not be talking about Rarity too much in these videos right here, but that is only because Amber isn't. This is a reaction. And what does that say? What does that say about Amber? It's not in these videos. And guess what? I don't think Rarity came up once in any of those texts that Emily shared. They were kind of bridging that time, right? From before Emily left for work to after. But it doesn't matter because Rarity was gone at some point during those texts and not once was she in them. Amber didn't care about that cat. Girl, it's been over 1 month since the election. Why bring it up now? Thank you. Money must be tight if all her thumbnails are of her crying or eating. That basically sums up her life. Trying to keep Tommy with that thumbnail, lol. You know she's lurking on other women's Insta. You absolutely could have voted. They make it incredibly easy to get an absentee ballot or vote early. Period. Yep. If you didn't vote, you don't have the right to complain about anything. You never vote anyway. She doesn't. She's never voted, has she? Not once. We still got one more to get through today. Okay, next day, it is Vlogmas Day 14, and let's see which one it is. Oh, I'm so grateful this is not a long one. No, it is not this one. Oh my god. Mopping with no pants on.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome to a new Vlogmas. So I literally woke up like 15 minutes ago, and tell me why. Wait, what? I posted a TikTok last night before I went to sleep. It was this. So my favorite snack is carrots and ranch, but I didn't have carrots. I had this piece.
I remember this. I'd kind of forgotten about it, honestly. This is her TikTok that went viral, as she put it. It's kind of interesting, right? I think now, looking back at this with our new context, that she probably was trying to entice Emily by showing her, hey, remember the good times? Remember how I can be funny? That was why she posted this. She didn't necessarily think it was going to get as many views as it did, And that because this TikTok got so many views, I kind of wonder if that's why she's like trying her new shorts game right now. She started out with YouTube shorts and I think it was one TikTok so far. I could be wrong on that. Honestly, I do not follow her on TikTok, so I could be very wrong. But I know of at least one. I bet she was kind of hoping that her new shorts and TikTok life that was going to be just like this one, and then they were going to all go viral. She's going to be the most popular girl, and everyone will have forgotten about all the horrible things that she's done. For some reason, she thinks that she can reinvent herself without taking accountability for anything she's done in the past. 21 seconds in.
Pizza, and I didn't have ranch, but I had the Cool Ranch Doritos. And it almost is at 1 million views. My jaw's on the floor. I read the comments and they're all so nice and there's so many likes and I'm just over here like, what is actually happening right now? The video went viral.
That's right. And the other thing is that when she posts on TikTok, it's that the audience there, most people don't know who she is. So she can kind of reinvent herself on TikTok just a little bit. And she can feed her ego with the compliments and the people giving her, even on the recent one, they actually got real bad. So I'm not even sure if this is still true. I feel like TikTok has started to learn who Amber is. This strategy doesn't really work anymore because maybe they have caught on to who Amberlynn Reid is and how horrible everything she does is. But at this point, because it got in front of so many new eyes, it was all this new audience that had probably never seen her before. Because remember, we live in a niche here in Girl World. Most people have never heard of Amberlynn. That TikTok got a new audience and she loved it. So she's probably trying to do that still.
That is what happened. But wow, yeah, thanks for that, guys. I'm shocked. It was a funny video. I remember filming it. It was actually while I was at Tommy's. Duh. And it just like came to me and I was like, this is literally the funniest thing in the world. I have to film it. Anyways.
I'm just like the coolest and I'm funny and I'm chill. And don't you want to still be with me, Emily?
Speaking of Tommy, she wants me to go back so bad. And I'm like, it was an adventure to get here. There's just things I have to do here. But I feel like I will be back one day. I just don't think during the winter. Like, I'm literally not gonna lie to you guys. It was already so cold in Wisconsin that
Oh, she's killing me. Everything's a lie. You are a lying liar who lies. This is wild. She is just reinforcing this narrative, this story, this made up fairy tale in her head. And in between all of it, being ignored by this person who she is telling everyone she's still with.
it was like bothering me. Ever since after like my hysterectomy and stuff, I get cold so fast. Like, I keep my apartment like 75 degrees and every time someone comes over, they're just like, this is way too hot. I'm realizing as I sit here,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring Rarity back up here, but I kind of forgot she had said that. I forgot that she's always claiming to be so cold, especially after her hysterectomy, because she's always got to bring something up from her past to make us, feel bad for her. But if she is always so cold, at 75 degrees, she's cold, then in what land of the Amberverse world could she possibly have not noticed a door being left open? That cold he's that she just felt while she was sitting at the table? If it had been open for hours and she is someone who gets cold easily, she would have noticed the open door. It's just one lie on top of another. Nothing is true that comes out of this woman's mouth. She is in her mid-30s. She is an adult, and all she does is lie.
To film in this spot a lot, but like there's no lighting. I'm like literally facing a wall. This is literally what is directly in front of me. So I think I need to purchase like a lamp or something. But right now I'm currently just on Torrid and I have had 18 things in my Torrid cart for, I can't tell you how long. I kind of should have like took advantage of like the Black Friday sales because Torrid is pretty pricey. And I know it's because like there's a lot more fabric and stuff, but I do feel like sometimes they overprice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really cute necklace. I just don't know like how long.
So I think this the order that was like the best one she ever had?
That would be because I do like a short necklace. Okay, so I just went through the cart and I brought it down to 10 items. So original total was $595, but I did get some savings of $297. That's crazy. So it brought it down to $323, which is still a lot, but worth it in my opinion. So this means there is a Torrid haul in our near future. Okay, you guys, so I just took Twinkie out. I had some lunch, put away some clean clothes.
She still hasn't gone shopping, so if she had some lunch, that means she DoorDashed it. So all she's doing still, it's been days. She's been home for several days at this point, and she still hasn't gone grocery shopping. So she's just ordering food, meal after meal.
And now I'm just in the middle of mopping. So I have this weird thing where I have to mop with my pants off. So I currently don't have pants on right now. Like I'm telling you, I have the weirdest like things. That's just what I'm gonna call it, things. And that's one of them. You will not catch me mopping with pants on. You just won't.
She's eating in front of the camera. She's talking about how she's got no pants on. She's doing housework because, you know, she could be cleaning Emily's house.
But my apartment smells so good right now. It smells like straight up pine sol. My top 3 favorite smells.
What are her top 3 favorite smells? Something that Emily likes. Something that Emily likes. And Emily?
Vapor Rub, Pine Sol, and Tommy's bed. You guys, I promise this is not part of the prove everyone wrong miss. I'm only answering this question because I feel like it's a valid question.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what she's proven us wrong about.
A lot of people are asking if I am like filming and uploading like out of order because people saw this clip.
She's about to tell us that she is actually uploading everything in chronological order, which just serves to help my theory that it really actually is during this time. I mean, I know we can't believe anything she says, anything she ever says. But the fact that she is like coming on here trying to prove it, I don't know. I think it does actually help our case and certainly not hers.
Clip from when I was at Tommy's, and they also saw this picture from when I was at Tommy's, and they thought that was me in my living room. As you can see, my living room is white. My apartment is extremely white, which I love. I'm very into like the modernness of just like a crisp white living space. Besides the point. But people thought that those clips at Tommy's home was me sitting on this couch, which is not true because you can see in this picture, there's actually like a picture in the clip, but I had to zoom in so you couldn't see the picture because it was personal. But you can like see the picture frame. And as you
picture frame. I could have put this in the members only video that I made of for linguistics. I mean, I had a whole picture segment, so it was in there, but not this particular clip.
You can see here in my apartment, I have no pictures hung on my wall.
She's proving a point by showing us how lazy she is. It's not modern to have absolutely nothing on the walls. It's lazy. And you have been saying for years how much you love, you know, going through all the art and having things on the wall. Yeah, just yet another lie. So prove your lies are not lies with lies. Perfect. Sounds very Amber coded.
Unfortunately. Secondly, the first video that I ever posted when I was at Tommy's house, I was actually sitting on that exact couch, which you can see here. So this is just me to ease your mind, you guys, that everything I'm uploading is in chronological order. You guys, I literally just checked my TikTok again. What?
Oh my God.
My TikTok has over 2 million views.
I'm pretty sure she harped on this for a few videos, right? Like it's not just this one, but she brings it up a couple of times in like several videos. So probably the next 2 for the next video, we're going to have to hear her talking about how, you know, amazing and popular her viral TikTok is.
In like a 14-hour span, that's it. What is happening? And the likes on it are astronomical. Like, what? I'm like comedian Lynn over here. Literally everything that I ever post on TikTok is usually like a trend, or I'm like lip syncing to a song that everyone else is lip syncing to. And I get really good views on it, sure. But like, this is one of the first times I've ever just like put a silly joke that I would make just on a day-to-day basis. Like,
so if it worked for you to not follow a trend, right? To just put something that you were kind of funny in, I guess some people would think, although I think a lot of people were laughing at that TikTok, not for the reasons that you thought they were, then why wouldn't you try doing that again instead of now, you know, in the most recent times, just posting carbon copies of other people's content of memes? I don't know. I don't even know what she's trying to get at with this whole new I work from home shorts era, because you don't really make a lot of money with shorts unless you know, are getting millions of views on them. Maybe she just doesn't realize that, and she just will next week, or maybe even by the time I post this, she will have realized that.
I just put my personality and my sense of humor on TikTok, and it went viral. What?
Yes, you're
like,
so
okay,
funny.
I am freezing. Oh my God. I just came back inside from getting my Uber because I got dinner. I think I'm gonna get...
So she's frahihizing in Oklahoma, where it's warmer than it was in Wisconsin. But you didn't notice the door being open? Because it wasn't, right?
groceries tomorrow, so don't worry. But I never make the Uber have to park their car, go through the lobby. Like, I don't want to inconvenience them. So I literally stand outside and wait for them, because...
Why does she think that that makes her this amazing person? I mean, is it really just because she doesn't want people seeing her apartment? Is that what it is? She makes it out to be like she's so kind because she doesn't make them come to her, but it's literally their job. I'm not saying that it's not a little easier for them to not have to find your apartment door, because it is, but at the same time, it doesn't really make you this amazingly kind person. So weird.
It just makes sense. Oh my God, it's so much warmer in my apartment. But I am not missing these chilly, cold winter days. I mean, it's not winter yet, but
right,
we're getting there, and I'm only dreading it. So I got Mediterranean. I got this little Caesar salad. So I've showed this before, but it's literally just rice. This is just beef, and we have some pita. And I love a certain hummus from there, but you can't order it individually, which is really weird. It's this red one. You can only get it in like a trio, but that's okay. So I'm gonna be eating on this for dinner. And then it comes with like a bag of extra pita, but these ones are more like crunchy.
She gonna be eating on it.
I'm gonna try the green one.
Okay.
It's not bad. Okay, guys, so before I end my vlog, look at under 24 hours, we're at over 3 million views. This has never happened to me before.
This much.
Like, I have almost 500,000 likes on this. Like, it just kind of means the world to me that people are vibing with my type of personality, my type of humor. Like, people are genuinely finding it funny. And I don't know. It's literally made my day. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this Vlogmas. I loved spending it with you. I hope you did too. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I loved lying to you for the entire time. Oh, God. Oh, I am so happy that these were both short videos, because honestly, this woman and her lies, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted just listening to her lie now, knowing that she's lying and just like trying to imagine lying that much. So much lying. And she's always talking about like how she just posts her true life, you know, her real self. She's so raw online. All she does is lie. All right. We absolutely need a Corgi Cam to come back from this. So let's go to that, please. So we're taking the Corgi Cam out of the studio again today, so you can join us on another moment during a walk. Thank you, Mini Waffles, as always, for your adorable service. Alright, let's wrap this video up. Going into these retro reacts, I knew that we'd be watching Amber tell us lies. It's what she does, right? We knew that already. At this point in time, Amber was claiming that she and Emily were still together. So I figured that, she'd be going about her regular days, showing us her Legos and her hauls. I didn't really remember exactly what she had been saying. I didn't think that she was speaking directly to her interactions with Emily. Rather, I just didn't remember what they had been. Watching her actively tell us that she was, in the middle of making future plans with Emily, and how much they miss each other and are FaceTiming before bed and first thing in the morning. It's like this extra added lying on top of the regular amount of lies. But I guess that is something that we know about liars. Oftentimes, a liar will add in too many extra details. It's like they think that if they add enough detail, that it becomes more believable. But in reality, all it does is bring more attention to the lie. Amber is sitting there, making these videos for her audience, wanting so badly to prove how loved she is. And truth be told, if I didn't know about Amber's history and all the horrible things that she's done to people over the years, I'd actually probably feel really sorry for her. Watching her build Lego sets and not win at bingo. Lying through her teeth about being in a loving relationship with her now ex-girlfriend. Telling us how often they talk when Emily is actually refusing to pick up the phone. Saying that they're making plans to see each other soon when they absolutely are not doing that. I mean, what a sad existence. Man, so bad. In any case, I have said it before, and I will say it again. Toxic people don't win in the end. They might have moments when they think they're winning at their psychological and emotional games while hiding the truth from the world. But in reality, they end up alone with no one to drive them to the grocery store. And Amber's time as queen of her own life is just crumbling around her as everyone who knows her decides to tell their own story. And they're the ones with the receipts. And you know what? That brings me to today's reminder. Today's reminder. Calling someone this many times in a single day is so incredibly unhinged that I honestly can't think of anything else to say. Please, just don't do that. Today's shout out goes to the folks on screen right now. I always appreciate your kind words and, I really enjoy reading through your comments. So thank you so much for your support. If you wouldn't mind helping me out with the algorithm, hit like, share, subscribe, or even better, leave a comment down below. And stay tuned for part 2, which should be coming up soon. Bye.
I don't have drama in my real life. I hate the dramatics. I don't have any of this in my real life currently.